everyone, it's Cindy from Pups and Crochet. I have another unboxing for you. Now this one is from Joanns. It was when I was gone on the trip and to see the baby. And everybody was asleep, the baby was asleep. And I'm just sitting up with the puppies, and so I seen a special they had online, and I just went shopping online since none of us left the house because we didn't want to miss anything from the baby. So I'm going to show you what I got because honestly I don't remember. I don't know why. My memory is really bad. It's like my long-term memory is great. My short-term memory, not so good. But that's okay. You deal with the punches and you go with it, right? Okay, so let's see what I got. Ooh, Mandela. And this one's Liger. Now this little thing, this little ball has 590 yards in it. And I believe I'm making my beaded shawl with this color. I think. I'll have to check and see. And then I got a Big Twist Classic. This one is the dark date light blue DK blue. It's got 470 yards in this. It's really thin, so it's good for a shawl or even amigurumis. Which Lisa from Coping with Yarn, I have something special that you're going to get to see soon. Because I know I make you giggle, and you make me giggle. And we had our ET thing, so I got something else I want to show you. Well, for everybody. Thank you again for my 100 subscribers. I know I'm taping these all on the same day just so I can get this put away, but I was so excited when I saw that number today. I was like, ah. So thank you all. I can't thank you enough. Okay. Now this one, ooh, is that Vivid Big Twist. Can you see the colors? And it goes all different pinks. And this one's just pink. And it's made in Turkey, and it has 308 yards in this. And honestly, I think the best yarn is coming out of Turkey first. I mean, he's squishy. You know I like the squishy. That's why I like Robert, because he's squishy. Well, I love Robert. Okay, then I got the same thing, but I got it in the light blue purple. And there's purple way down in there. See it right there? And it is something squishy. And then I got a Big Twist Classic again, the 470 yards. And this one is Peach Lavender. And it is really thin. I mean, that's 2 strands. Like here. But we'll see what we can make with this. Because it's 50% cotton, 56% cotton, 35% acrylic, and 9% polyamide. And it's squishy. Alright, let's see what else we got. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, why it's in my head, I had a lot of people comment that they like my stories and things that I tell and stuff, and I think that's just great. I love telling stories. I have so many memories, especially when the kids were little, the things we've done, things we haven't done, things that never thought I would do. Like, took them on a field trip, and I got to milk a cow because we were going to this little place, and they had they were teaching the kids about different animals, and then they had a cow, and the kids got to milk it, which they let me just join in because, you know, I'm just a big kid, and I'm like, I'll milk it, okay. And so sitting there, squish, 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 and you just hear it going into the pan, into the bucket. And the cow just looks around at me and goes, "Arr." I'm like, sorry. What can I say? Sorry. Oh, anyway. Okay, so my next one is the mandala. And this is called Genie. It's got the gray, the green, or aqua. And then it goes into a real light green right after the aqua. If you can see that. And then white, a light gray, into a darker gray, into like a medium gray. But it works up like that. I like how they show you that. But there's 590 yards in this little bitty thing. I'm not super squishy. Well, my mom's whole family's from Tennessee. And she had 9 brothers and sisters. The youngest ones, you know, after my mom moved, she left Tennessee to get my grandma away from I don't call him my grandpa, but he was a very mean man. But anyway, so she came down here. She started working in a box factory in Chicago. And when she got enough money, she sent back and got my grandma and all the other kids. The oldest one still lived in Tennessee up until a few months ago. She never left Tennessee. Never. One time we got her to come here, and it was my Aunt May. And she was like the little porcelain doll. She had that whitish color skin, never tanned. She had the red lipstick from Avon. She looked just like a porcelain doll. Well, we got her to, you know, Mom got her to come down here for my grandma's 74th birthday, 75. And we were living in Berwyn at the time. And so we go to the airport to pick up my aunt. And she gets off the plane. And she's like, standing there just like that. And my mom goes, "May, are you okay?" And May said, "I've never been so scared in my whole life. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die. I can't. You don't know how I'm fluttering." And I didn't think she could get any whiter than she was. And so we get her in the car, and my mom asks her, "Well, what's one thing you want to see right now? What's something you want to see that I can take you to see before?" Because we were hiding her away from my grandma. My grandma didn't know she was coming. So her and my Uncle Chucky was a surprise. And Chucky was already here. And then, so my Aunt May, we hid them in boxes. So when Grandma went to open it, you know, they popped out. And it was cute, but since she stayed in Tennessee, they were all in Sparta, Tennessee. And when my mom was growing up, she would tell me how they were sharecroppers in a tobacco field, and how she worked on that and stuff like that. And I've got so many stories I could tell you that my mom told me. But this one, I was about I think I was about like 10 years old, maybe, at that time. And so we're in the car with her, and she told my mom, she whispered over to her, she goes, Ellen, you know what I want to see? My mom goes, what? She said, I want to see one of them there hookers. And Mom goes, what? She goes, one of them I see on TV. I saw one of them walking down the street. I want to see one in person. So we go, and my mom told, we knew where my mom was going as soon as she headed that way. And she had her restaurants over there, and we went over to the one restaurant, and it's in the Waterwork District, and we pulled up in there, and Mom said, you know, stay in the car with the girls. I gotta go pick up some plates that we were switching, paper plates for work, to-go plates. And she goes, I gotta pick them up, so if you don't mind waiting here for a minute. So me and Vicky were laughing, and we're like, oh, no, no. Okay, and my aunt was sitting facing us in the back seat. So she didn't see her coming up to the window. And she turned around and she said, oh my God, what do you want? What do you want? And she looked at her and she said, hey baby, do you need a date? Because I'm looking for a fine woman. Now, this is a guy dressed up like a girl, and she actually would just hook on the street, you know, but she was someone my mom knew, and it's really a he, but, you know, that's their thing. So anyways, she ran her finger down my aunt's arm and says, you look just perfect. Why don't we go outside? And my aunt goes, I ain't going nowhere with you. Nowhere. I'm waiting on my sister. My sister can come. She's going to be really mad. So please, I got children in the car. Please, just go away. And she goes, but I thought you wanted to see yourself a hooker. And my mom come around the building at that time, and they burst out laughing, and my aunt starts going off at her, and she goes, Ellen, I'm gonna kick your ass. That was so wrong of you. You scared me. I almost flew myself back home. And it was so funny. I can still see my aunt's face, and my mom was just cracking up. And Marcia was standing there, and she goes, okay, baby, I give you a freebie. And my aunt, oh man, I don't think she could have got any further into the door until she was a part of it. She was squishing herself back so far to keep this one away from her. But my mom laughed, and I think about that now, and it's so funny. Okay, so I got 2 more things to show you. I know, I'm running at the mouth. Okay, this is a medium gray. It's that big twist value, and it's 380 yards, and it's squishy. Not as squishy as the Mandelas, but it's squishy. Okay, and then this must have been on a gray streak here. Got the same thing, and this one is in soft gray. Well, that is my yarn haul, and I hope I didn't bore you with my story. I hope you liked it, and I still can't thank you guys enough. I mean, and all the people that I've met, all the ones that I talked to, all the ones that have had their channel or just started channels or pushed me, telling me, you can do it, you know, and I did it, and I'm glad I did, because I met a lot of nice people, and it's just amazing. They are all so sweet. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. hugs and puppy kisses. Remember, adopt, don't shop. You know? And I could just start crying. I'm so happy that I'm just doing it for fun. You know, to give me something to do and make some projects, maybe show some things. And I've got a few things in the works that I want to show you and things, so we'll see. So I will talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. Remember, like, click, subscribe. You know, really, it'd be so great. Thank you. Bye.